Is India finally preparing to bow to US demand and cut oil supplies from Iran? India's oil ministry is reported to have asked refineries to prepare for a drastic reduction in Iranian imports. India's oil minister Dharmendra Pradhan indicated as much when he told reporters that the country's policy with regard to Iran would be dictated by national interest. He said, and I quote, "We know to have a healthy energy mix, we can get oil from anywhere. The rest depends on geopolitics, and those decisions will be taken based on the situation. We will go by our interests. When we decide anything on Iran, we will inform you."
That China, India and Pakistan may have some kind of.
The statement comes against the backdrop of the rising US pressure on both India and China to comply with its sanctions and regime on Tehran. That during Barack Obama presidency, New Delhi had won a waiver from sanctions for oil imports from Iran but had to cut trade in other items from the country. The Trump administration, on the other hand, has been unrelenting. On Thursday, visiting American envoy to UN, Nikki Haley repeated the American position on Iran in Delhi. Haley's comments came a day after she met Prime Minister Narendra Modi, seeking to boost bilateral ties. The two sides are already engaged in difficult talks on trade and tariffs. The 2+2 dialogue stands postponed despite assurances from both sides that all's well. India is the largest buyer of Iranian oil after China. Iran is in fact India's third biggest oil supplier after Iraq and Saudi Arabia. New Delhi can make up for the disruptions with supplies from Iraq, Saudi Arabia and Kuwait, but the oil bill will surely be up. Iran has been offering India discounts on insurance and freight, which the other countries are unlikely to offer. Any decision to curtail supplies would also impact a careful rebalancing of ties with Tehran that New Delhi has been attempting under Modi government. Earlier this year, India and Iran had rebooted ties during a visit by Iranian President Hassan Rouhani. He was the first Iranian president to visit India in a decade. The two sides had signed over a dozen pacts, including one on long-term strategic partnership on energy security after talks between President Rouhani and Prime Minister Modi in Delhi. New Delhi has cultivated ties with Iran on a track parallel to the United States of America, Israel and other West Asian countries. India sees Iran as a strategic ally as it counters Pakistan's larger destabilizing influence in the region. New Delhi has been helping Iran develop Chabahar port that gives it access to Afghanistan by passing Pakistan. Earlier this year, the Trump administration decided to unilaterally withdraw from 2015 nuclear deal between Iran and 6 world powers. The sanction regime followed. India had been hopeful it will find a way to bypass the sanctions again, but the US has been insistent that New Delhi also has to cut supplies from Iran in line with the decision. As per US law, the wind down period for sanctions to take effect ends on the 4th of November. The US says the sanction law will apply on all countries including India and China after the date. India is assessing its position since many Indian companies have exposure to the US financial system and may thus be severely impacted. China, on the other hand, is the largest buyer of Iranian crude, is yet to make this position clear, given that it is already engaged in a multi-billion-dollar tariff war with the Trump administration.
Einseitige wirtschaftliche